name is Alexandra and welcome to Melodic Makeup. I'm so excited that you are here today. We're going to talk about highlighters. I'm very hand-talky today because I'm excited. A little preface to if you're new to my channel, because my channel is still pretty new itself, so anyone is new to my channel, even I'm new to my channel. I love makeup. I have a problem. I also have a kitty. This is Marsalis. He's my helper friend, and he's sleepy. He's so cute. He's gonna hang out a little bit over here. Anyway, so I love makeup. I have an obsession with makeup. It's my hobby. However, I'm really bad at this stuff and this stuff. So I may be full glam in the face, but the rest of me, well, honestly, I got back from the gym about an hour and a half ago, and so I'm still in gym clothes, but I have a full face of makeup on, because who doesn't love irony? But anyway, I hope it doesn't bother you that I'm not a full beauty person, I'm a makeup person. I love highlights. I love highlights. This is my drawer container of highlights. Only one of these highlights is not drugstore, and I will start with that. I'm going to start with my palettes, and then we'll go to the singles. This is the Ofra Cosmetics Feelin Myself highlighter palette. It has 3 minis of 3 of like their best-selling highlights, or at least when they put this out. This has Blissful. Let me take the plastic off so maybe you can see a little better. Blissful, Pillow Talk, and Rodeo Drive. These are gorgeous. They are super buttery and smooth. They're really soft, and they're just ridiculously reflective. Even just touching them, it feels nice to touch them. So I'm going to start on my hand, and I'm just going to work my way down my arm. Here is Blissful, Pillow Talk, and Rodeo Drive. They are beautiful. Blissful is a little bit more on the kind of pinky side. Pillow Talk is a lot more silvery. Rodeo Drive is definitely more golden. They blend really well into the skin. They're not stripy or awkward or, I mean, they're really, really good. You should definitely go check them out. Or buy the individuals if you don't want all 3, but this is a pretty good bargain. So next palette is the Strobe and Glow palette by Academy of Color. I found this on clearance at Kohl's during their end of the year sale back in December, and this is amazing. This palette has 4 highlight strobe shades, and it was originally $12.99, but I got it on, of course, a clearance price, so it was heckin' cheap. And these are the amazing shades. We have Luster, Sunset, Goddess, and Glow. And they are so, so, so pretty. Again, really smooth and buttery. They go onto the skin amazingly. I remember the first time I tried it out, I tapped my little brush in, I think I put it in Glow, and I just kind of brushed it against my face and was like, what? It's so good. They're so blinding. But of course, like any highlight, if you just put a little bit on and blend it in, you can easily tone it down. I also love to mix all 4 shades together to kind of get a good customizable shade. So in order, here's Luster, Sunset, Goddess, and what? Where did that come from? Apparently I already brushed against my skin. Glow. I don't know where that little fella came from. But is that from that's from the Ofra palette. Lol, whoops. Anyway, yep, so there are those 4. And they are beautiful, gorgeous, amazing, blingy, etc. They're so, so, so good. I'm going to be a little bit repetitive in this video if you couldn't tell already, so bear with me and we'll get through it together. The third and final highlighting palette that I have to show you is from Flower Beauty. There's a window behind the camera, so you probably can't really see it until I open it up. But this is the Shimmer and Strobe highlighting palette. Comes with 3 gorgeous strobe shades that, you know, really looking at them, they're almost no different than anything I've already showed you. You're gonna find that to be common, but, you know, collectors are collectors. 3 shades, don't have names, but they, for drugstore, these are, these are just so good. So here's the first one, here's the second one, gonna crane my arm, and the third one. And all 3, just like the palette before, all 3 of these are gorgeous when combined together. I love them. And okay, even though these 3 palettes, they have very similar shades, they're still very unique on their own, and I don't know how they do it. It just happens. It's just great. I love life. On to the singles. The first one I'm going to talk about, I talked about in my last video, so I won't go on too much, but the LA Colors Strobing Illuminating Powder. This is the shade Champagne. They have several other shades, though, if this one doesn't work for you. It is just so, so good. For $3 at the dollar store, you cannot beat it. It is blindingly reflective, and it is life. It just gives life to the skin and makes people be like, oh girl, what you doing with your life because you're so glowy, and you're gonna be like, this yo. So it's just, that's all I need to say. Next, I'm going to talk about the 2 Wet n Wild highlights that I have. So the 2 shades that I have out of several that they have put out of Golden Flower Crown and Precious Petals. Golden Flower Crown is definitely golden, and it's, compared to Precious Petals, for me anyway, it's a little bit more kind of on the subtle side of things. I don't know why I went that direction with my swatch. But yeah, it's more, I don't know. I say it's more subtle, but looking at it, maybe kind of more blended out. It could be considered that. Precious Petals is a perfect, again for me, kind of spring and summer highlight with the beautiful kind of peachy, pinky, colorful prettiness. Oh my goodness. I just love it. I just love it. And actually, now that I'm looking at it, I think it might be a dupe for Ofra's Blissful. Let me check that. It's pretty close. So this is Blissful, and that one is the Wet n Wild Precious Petals. It's pretty darn close. So I would recommend that if you're looking for Blissful, but you don't want to spend, I think they're like $25 or $30 for a single highlight. You want to spend $5 on Wet n Wild, go get Precious Petals. The next 2 that I'm going to show you are the e.l.f. Shimmering Highlighting Powders. I have 2 shades, as you can see from my person. This is Rose Glow and Starlight Glow. I have Starlight Glow on my face today, and it's just another really pretty gold champagne. It's a little bit more powdery, but it packs a punch. Just like all of them, packs a definite happiness. So there is Starlight Glow. Rose Glow, as you can guess by the name, is more pinky. Rose Glow isn't as impactful as Starlight Glow, but it's still very, very pretty. Again, just kind of another light pink shade. And those are those. I think they're $6 at Walmart anyway. They have a really great mirror on the inside. Really good packaging. Love the packaging. Moving on. Essence, the Pure Nude Highlighter. Everyone talks about this. It is just, this is more the subtle, glowing from within kind of highlight that, oh man, it makes everything so happy and so, just so very pretty. And I don't know how well you can see that. Oh, I guess it's kind of there. So there it is right there. It doesn't seem impressive when you swatch it, but putting it on the skin, it brings so much awakeness, awareness, lifeness to your face. And it's so very, very good. Two more. ColourPop Flexitarian. This thing is, okay, first of all, ColourPop Super Shock textures are amazing. They're weird, but it's really, really cool. So, oh my gosh, it's just weird, and I love it. And oh my goodness, you gotta be a little bit careful with this one, because if you're not, you could potentially look like a crazy person. But you know what? If I'm a crazy person who has glowy skin, so be it. In fact, I am. So this is amazing, and it's ColourPop, so it's very, very inexpensive. This highlight is amazing. Last, we have one more from e.l.f. This is the Baked highlighter in Moonlight Pearls. And just like all of e.l.f.'s baked things and many baked products from many different companies, from what I understand, the top layer, since it's baked, it's like the crust of a bread, and you gotta cut the crust off for it to be soft and great. So I just used a bobby pin, I think. I just kind of scraped a little bit of that top layer off, and once you do, it is so, where do I have space left? Right here. It is super, super pretty, can be built up, can be used to be kind of more subtle. It's great. Like everything else. It's just great. And I broke the lid off, so it's really fun to try and put it back together. There it is. So that sums up the contents of today's video, the tour of my highlighters. Thank you for joining me. Let's learn what the song of the video is. Kitty! He's going to sing along with us. So, there's been a tribute to Elton John, a full album made, and Lady Gaga covered Lady Gaga covered Your Song, and I think it's so, she did such a good job with it and really pays good tribute, and it's not just a cheesy cover, it's so legit. You can tell everybody this is your song. Anyway, that is the song of the video. Go check it out. It is linked in the description box below. If you have any requests or questions or ideas or things that you want me to test out, please leave a comment below, and I will see you in the next video. Bye!